Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Studio Series Barricade. Now, this figure is good. It has a couple of problems, though, but overall the figure is good. And the character is quite interesting, because, well, it it's a character that, well, he wasn't a big character until the live action movies. Before that, he was just one of the many, he was a character, but it was just a name that could be put on any figure. It was like a mini bot that basically wasn't a mainstay character at all. And then the live action movies came around and really reinvented him into this character, and he became a pretty big, very popular character because of that. And I think that's pretty cool. And the figure is good, but it has a couple of problems. One of them being his weapon, which is cool. It's like a tire flail mace thing. It's so loose in his hand, and I don't know if it's something that I'm doing wrong, or but it won't, or something else, but it just won't peg in. It rattles a whole bunch and, falls out too easily. Sometimes I can get it to stay in, and then it'll just lock in randomly, but I cannot figure out what it is specifically, and that's really annoying. And then the rest of my problems are pretty much with the transformation, which sucks, because that's, my favorite part about Transformers. It's not a hard transformation. It's not an overly complicated one. I know exactly what needs to be done, but for some reason it feels like it fights you every step of the way, and that's kind of annoying. But we'll get to that more when I actually talk about transformation. But, yeah. So, here's the weapon. It's cool. I wish he held on to it better, but now, as far as the design goes, this is sick. Great head sculpt, great molding overall, just really cool. And articulation is pretty good. Full 360. Because of this joint, you got the weird in and out there. You got a swivel here, up and down. Technically, you can use this transformation joint to rotate it, and then you can open and close his hand, which is cool. But, yeah, if I'm doing something wrong with the weapon, please tell me. Because I feel like I am, but I don't know how to do it right. It feels like I'm doing something wrong. Do I need to flip in the hand or whatever? But anyway, leg goes forward that far, back that far. The backpack kind of gets in the way, but you can move that up. I think that might actually be how it's supposed to be anyway. So, move all that back, and then you can get that far, out that far. Also, the arm can only move out about that far, but it does have a butterfly joint due to transformation, so that's cool. Head is on a ball joint, and it can go back for transformation. And is there a waist joint? I don't think so. But, yeah. And then these things can move also due to transformation, but if you want to move them, you can. And fingers are articulated. I don't remember if I said that or not. But yeah, so overall, so far, a good figure. Now, size comparisons. Here he is with my previous review, Squeeze Play, the Legend. Hey! Stand. And you can see there, he's surprisingly small. Because Squeeze Play was not a big figure, but, he's about average size, but, originally he wasn't a big figure, so. And, whoops, bumped something, I don't know. Here he is with Batman, who, let me just move this up to get him into frame. That's a bit of a size difference. So, yeah. Now, the fun part, the transformation. It's simple in concept, but not in execution. So, first, flip up the window, close that and push this all in. Take this all up, put it there, close the hand in, and then flip that all in. Do the same thing on this side. So push that in, flip that up, bring that up, fold that in, out, I mean, close that and fold that in. Then you kind of just take the head, push that in, straighten these out like that. Unpeg the waist, bring all this out, flip this around, flip this around, and then that pegs it. And I like that part. I think the way that the backpack is dealt with is pretty cool. Then straighten all this out. Make sure that the plastic bendy bits are back there, like are under. Then line that up and peg that in for now. Actually, that is not correctly lined up. Bring all that back. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to show you with the arms. Then, what you do is, this is where it starts to get tricky. Bring the legs forward and the heels back. Bring all this in. And just, oops, not yet. You're supposed to collapse the legs. And bring that all like that. And peg that in. And hope that you got everything lined up right, because, can you get it away? Because the arms pegging in to here is where the problem is, because like this needs to sit over that, and this is really floppy, so then it gets out of line, and then it's just, it becomes a very quick mess. But anyway, bring all this back and in, and then make sure you keep your finger right on the headlight, or rear view mirrors, so that you can line that all up and get it under the door without it falling in. And then you line all this up, and then line that up like that, and then make sure it's pegged in right there, and then recheck all of this stuff, making sure that's all pegged in. And it won't be perfectly, but it'll be close enough. Then you do all this and peg all this in, walk the leg in, and then walk all this, and then just squeeze it all together and pray everything works. Make sure you got those pulled up. Just do all that, line all that up. Make sure the legs are locked in. Then you take the back of it, bring it down, plug that in, and you're done. Well, it's not a super satisfying transformation, and these always pop out and stuff. But I like, in concept, it's good, and the end product is good. So, not too bad. And, yeah, so overall, it turns into a pretty cool police car. I'm not sure what type. I don't know. I didn't remember to look it up. But, yeah. Now, as for weapon storage, this handle part goes right in here and locks in, and so he has this blender thing of doom, and I think that looks pretty good. Well, this has been Bathmat Reviews. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below on what figures I should do next, and yeah, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye. Wee woo wee woo woo.